Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Candyland. If you're new here, welcome to Candyland. They call me the Glitter Queen. And today I'm actually swatching some of my Harry Potter collection. This has not been re-released. First of all, my Harry Potter collection came out 2 years ago, and I've re-released it twice, I think. Right here, I am doing the Golden Snitch. And the Golden Snitch and Polyjuice Potion are the only two mixes from that collection that have stayed as a permanent part of my shop because they are two of the most popular mixes I have. Um, but instead of doing this on regular swatch sticks, I just thought I would just do a little nail design and show you guys how they perform. Some of these mixes are actually a little tricky. One of them is actually very tricky, but they're so beautiful. You see, I'm actually matching each mix with a background color of Mia's Secret acrylic. So if you are interested in getting a little preview of my Harry Potter collection, which will be released very soon, I'll have not an original, but a specific date for you guys very soon. And it will be out for only a limited time. It's probably the last time I'm gonna release this collection because there are a plethora of other collections I have written down that I really want to get to. But I really wanted to re-release my Harry Potter collection. This is Polyjuice Potion, by the way. It's Black Hollow. It's gorgeous. Um, but I really wanted to re-release this um, because it's probably one of my favorite collections I've ever done. I love, love, love Harry Potter. I even named my dog Draco. um, so yeah, you guys just chill out and I will make sure to put all the names of the mixes as I go so you guys can see what they are. So the monomer I am using is my Nail Couture pink monomer. I've grown to love this stuff. It sets really quickly and it basically forces me to learn how to move faster with my acrylic. I think I got really comfortable with the Mia Secret that is slow setting. So I'm rather enjoying my Nail Couture monomer. And I am just using that with my Mia Secret acrylic and laying down a thin color, and then using my Mia Secret clear to add my glitter on top. And right here, I'm actually showing you guys, this is called the Chosen One. This one has a lot of really cool shapes inside. As you can see, there's the Deathly Hallow symbol, and there is the HP for Harry Potter. The HP I actually make myself, believe it or not. It's one of the very, very few mixes that I actually make the shapes myself. Another one I do that with is my Jack Skellington mix. But you will see that um, in the next couple of months during Halloween. But anyway, yeah, I actually make them myself. They're not easy for me to make, but I rather enjoy making them because the final result is so worth the trouble. because it's unique. It's a unique glitter mix and you can encapsulate it. They are solvent resistant, and just keep watching and you'll see. Okay, so here is where I start with the special shapes that are in this mix, the chosen one. Originally, I wanted to do the Deathly Hallows symbol, but then realized that it was just too dark. So I took it off and I applied the HP. Now, this is doable without making a bulky nail as long as you keep the layers underneath it very, very thin. Like you saw me add the silver acrylic very, very thin. I basically painted it on. The glitter underneath it very, very thin, laying it flat. So there'll be plenty of room to add the shapes and then cap the nail after without having like a big fat bulky nail, as long as you keep everything thin. And I keep saying this, I just want to make sure everybody knows I am not a licensed nail tech. I have just been doing nails for a couple of years now, like I think going on 5 years now. I'm not all that great at it, but this is just what I learned from binge watching different YouTubers and people on Instagram as well. So yeah, that's the best way to prevent the nail from getting bulky. Like I said, these shapes can be tricky, but they are doable. So you just gotta play with them a little bit, that's all. And this mix is new. The last two mixes you saw were in the original collection. This one was not. This one is brand spanking new. You just saw that stag or deer, whatever you want to call it. This one is called Expecto Patronum. If you are a Harry Potter fan like me, you already know what that means. You don't need me to tell you. Expecto Patronum, which makes the that glitter of the deer relevant, um because that was his Patronus. It was a stag. So this popped into my head when I was watching the movie a few weeks ago, maybe like 5 or 6 weeks ago. I was watching Harry Potter and I watched him go Expecto Patronum. That was on, oh, which one was that? Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I believe is when he first showed his Patronus. And I was looking at his Patronus. I was like, I wonder if I could do a mix. I wonder if I could make a mix inspired by his Patronus. And that's what had me ultimately want to re-release my Harry Potter collection. Now, please look at this. It is huge. Yes, they are very, very big. But don't be afraid. Just cut it in half. Originally I was gonna put these deer inside the mix, but they were just too big. It was probably the biggest piece of um anything I put into a glitter mix, and I was thinking, oh, that's a little too big. So when you do buy my collection, if you buy this collection, um the stags will come separately. They will not be mixed in, but you will get them separately. So you can work with them the way you see fit. So I thought this green was going to be a different color. Um, I wasn't a super fan of it when I put it down. This is actually part of the Mia Secret Glow in the Dark collection. And some of y'all may know green is not one of my favorite colors. I don't particularly care for green, so you'll almost never see me actually use green. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this color, but I had already started, so there was no turning back. I was looking for a base color for this mix, which is Slytherin. Now, Slytherin does look different than the first two times I released this collection, but I think it looks way better personally. It is chunky and hollow this time around. Before it was an ultra fine mix, which there's nothing wrong with it, but I just think this version looks better. Um, I love the way this glitter mix turned out. And y'all know, like I just said, I'm not a fan of green, but it looks beautiful. And what I did was I actually adding, ended up adding the Deathly Hallow symbol to this mix or to this nail because, um, like we saw earlier, the other mix was just too dark for it, so I decided to wait, and then I added it to this nail right here. And that is my daughter that keeps coming in and out of my room making lots and lots of noise. So I ended up doing the exact same thing that I did with the HP logo and the stag. Lay down some acrylic and just stick it on. The Deathly Hallow symbol in the mix, the chosen one, are very, very thin. They're big, but they're thin, so they are far easier to encapsulate than the deer in Expecto Patronus or Expecto Patronum. Um, but as you can see, you still have to work with it just a little bit to get it to bend a little bit, but they're super flexible too. So really easy to use. Easy to use, kind of. So I had 6 mixes done in my practice hand, obviously. Only has 5 fingers. So I grabbed one of my swatch sticks and I add another new mix called Sorting Hat, and you will see why it is called Sorting Hat momentarily. I'm super excited about this mix. It is very different than any mix that I had in my Harry Potter collection last time, and I'm doing the same thing I did before, laying down a base color that matches the mix, and then I'm going to add the glitter on top. So here is the mix Sorting Hat. I absolutely love it. I wanted it to be neutral colors with a splash of color in there because it just kind of reminds me of the Great Hall on Harry Potter. And there is the Sorting Hat. It is absolutely adorable. I love this mix so much. I cannot wait to release my Harry Potter collection. I'm hoping to be done by the end of this week. I still have other mixes to finish, and I have other things that I want to add, but I will do a separate video for those and show you guys when I'm all done. So here is the finished product. I filed them just a little bit. I didn't really get too deep in the filing just because, you know, these were mainly supposed to be swatches. Here is the nail with Slytherin, and I put the, don't mind my nails, and I put the Deathly Hallow symbol on top of that. Here is Expecto Patronum, but I let it get a little bulky. I'm actually about to redo this one and show you a picture here. Here is the chosen one with the HP in there. My hollow, which you can't really tell, but my hollow Polyjuice Potion, and the beautiful hollow golden snitch. And these are just a few of the, oh, and I forgot to show you this one, which is Sorting Hat. And these are just 6 of the mixes that are going to be in this collection. So this collection is going to be bigger and better than it was the last time I released it. We've got some new mixes that y'all got to see in this video, and I will be releasing another video showing you the rest of the mixes and also some other extra goodies that will come included in the full collection if you purchase that. So thank you guys so much for joining me. You know, I love and appreciate you guys. Be kind to all kinds. That is my new motto. Be kind to all kinds. Y'all take care of yourselves. Wear your mask. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.